Well, I'm here because really I feel like a prisoner in my own house. 3 days out of the week, I'm watching my brothers and sisters while my parents are at work, and I have to wait, and usually until they have to come home, so that I can go outside and hang out with my friends. I need help from my brothers and sisters, help from my mom and dad. Right now, I need help in my house so that I can make it through the day.
All right, Tim?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think about what Anthony just said?
I'm trying to get it through his head that he's 15. I want him to be a 15-year-old child. I want him to go out and have a good time. But I also want him to look ahead. He's growing up. He's turning into an adult. I need help around the house.
He says that he feels like he's in prison and that he lashes out. Tell me about that. Do you know about that?
I know so much about that. Anthony, we do lay a lot on Anthony since he's the oldest in the house.
Okay.
Anthony is given a chore list, and on that list, everybody's name has a specific chore to do. Anthony's job is to do his chore and make sure that the other chores get done. He's the boss. The thing that upsets us the most, though, Anthony is not your typical boss, head of household. Anthony is a dictator.
He's not looking like he is the dictator. Is there another side to him that I need to know about?
Absolutely. I brought a little bit of video footage into the house, stuff around the house. Doors that are pushed open to get access to his brother and his sisters that he says are not listening to him.
Right.
That are, bucking his system.
Okay, because this quiet young man is not coming out to be what you're saying. Let's watch the video.
All right.
Okay?
This is the side of the Yukon. If you see here on the side, the dents here near the door are results of a fight when Anthony went after Alyssa. And this is from the doors being kicked and pushed. They're all like that. This is the remnants of another chair that has no back to it because they use chairs as weapons now. This is Anthony's room that he shares with his brother. There's only one bed. It's Andrew's bed that's left because his bed is destroyed and broken. Now this is Anthony's dirty clothes. This is where he puts his dirty clothes, right outside here. And he refuses, will not do this laundry unless he's paid for it.
That's a lot of rage. Why are you so angry? And listen to what you're saying to me. I need help. That's different. That tells me a lot. What's going on in this house?
When, like my dad said, he gives out a chore list, but if they don't follow it, then I end up getting in trouble.
And when you get in trouble, what happens to you?
I'm usually grounded. I can get punished with a belt, but...
All right. Alyssa, how old are you?
12.
All right, why don't you come over here close to me? All right? I need to get to hear where this is coming from because it doesn't seem like the young man that's before me. How you doing?
Good.
Oh, what do you think about your brother?
He's nice at sometimes, and other times he just wants what he can get. And if he doesn't get it, he gets really mad.
What do you mean he wants what he can get, sweetie?
Like my dad says, if he cleans his room, he gets to go outside and play with his friends. He'll just like hide stuff behind his bed and in the closet. And
Have you ever done that before?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's typical.
Yeah.
Hiding your stuff is the #1 rule of being a teenager, that you don't want to clean the room. That part's not bothering me as much. You know what's bothering me? Can you guess? It's the fact that I understand that he's hitting you?
He hits me, but that's only if like we get on his nerves and everything, and he like just gets mad that we're not looking at him when we're talking to him. Like if he tells us to do something, we don't do it, then he gets really mad.
And then when he gets mad, tell me how that is.
He like either like pulls our hair and slaps us. He gets mad and he'll like sit on us and like just punch us harder and stuff.
Punch you where?
Like on our backs. Like he learned this trick with the towel where you wrap it up and you tie it in a knot and you like a towel fight. And he did it to Allison before and left a welt on her.
Okay.
He's like an individual, like he owns his own area. My dad and my mom have their own country, which the 4 little ones live on it, but he has his own country. If we invade into it, then he'll get really mad or like attack us like that.
All right. That's an interesting way of looking at it since we are in war. So I guess children would see that like that.
My dad and him like argue a lot. My dad gets so mad that it looks like he's about to hit him, and I just stop my dad and tell him to cool down.
Yeah, but that's not your role, is it? You just want everybody to come out of all these different countries and have one country in the house, right? All right, I'm so proud of you. All right, go back by your dad. All right, tell me about it. This is a big situation for the family.
Right. The biggest thing that I'm worried about is Anthony wanting to take control and how abusive he can be. And it's getting bad. It's getting to the point where I am afraid to leave my house with Anthony in charge.
Someone quick, call Super Nanny. The city needs you. No, but seriously, Miss Jo, we're gonna need you to sit in on this case. Wow, that is a lot to unpack. Here we have this 15-year-old kid suing his dad for the right to hire a babysitter, which I understand to an extent. I don't think kids should have to take care of their siblings. I think it is kind of a part of being an older sibling, but there's a lot of examples of how when you have so many kids that the responsibilities land on the older siblings, that it really affects them and their psyche as older siblings. But to me, this seems a little bit more than him being a little upset that he has to take care of his siblings every once in a while. He has some serious violence issues. And as a young 15-year-old boy, that is not something to take lightly. And if you don't got these emotions under wraps now, there's gonna be much more problems in the future. Now, obviously, this goes much deeper than him just being a problem child. There probably is a lot more to why he is acting this way. But if I know Judge Penny at all, she's probably gonna say, get some therapy.
Something's not adding up for me. I'm trying to figure out how all of this got started. What can you pin it on? The fact that you're getting too much responsibility?
Yes, I can't handle all the responsibility at once.
Okay. The kid I'm seeing now, you're so respectful, you speak very calm. Alyssa said you curse.
Yes.
You're taking the towel with the knot and hitting them. You sit on them and hit on them. Where did you learn all of this from?
When I was growing up.
Honestly, Your Honor, I'm a loud, obnoxious, unruly person at times.
You are?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you curse at your kids?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I do.
All right. You beat them?
They get whippings, either with my hand or with the belt. If I pull the belt off, they know that it's time to straighten up. Very rarely does it happen. And yes, I did whip them, and I whipped them pretty hard. We have to find something else to do.
Where did you get to be so, like you say, obnoxious and loud and fighting? Is that how it was in your house growing up?
Yes and no. I was raised, my grandmother raised me. I never really spent a lot of time with my mother and father. I was always out for attention too. And I could see Anthony doing the same thing I was doing. Thank you. And I don't want him to do the things I did.
You wanted attention because you didn't have your parents there?
And what I want for my children is I want my children with me and my wife 24/7. I want him to be a 50-year-old child. I want my little girl to grow up a little girl. I want her to be my little girl, but she's going to be a woman. He's going to grow up and be a man.
Well, you know what we're doing, though? We're repeating all of what happened to us. Because a lot of times, we all carry all of our hurts around with us. And so you just want to be loved on every level, but you end up repeating the same things. This is what we're here to do, try to fix it. What I want to do is something kind of different. I want to try to get inside of Anthony's head, because this is not who I'm seeing. And so can I have a moment with him?
Absolutely.
All right. Why don't you step out? Damon, will you go and show him? He's going to step out, and then I'll bring you back in, okay?
Okay.
Usually, if you have a problem child, we can deduce that it probably happened from the parents. It's very rare that a kid is just a bad seed for no good reason. And it's sad that the dad is in here crying because he's still feeling the pain of not having the affection from his parents that he wanted. And then he's almost repeating the same patterns with his own son that he wanted so desperately to avoid. But this is what happens. Generational curses. This is how things go down through the bloodline. Unless you yourself are the person to put an end to the trauma that your family has experienced for generations, it's going to keep happening to you, to your kids, to their kids, until somebody tries to break the cycle. And I don't think it's too late for them. I do think that there is a shot for them to grow from this. Being a teenager is definitely a hard time in life, but it doesn't mean that this is going to dictate the rest of their life.
Why do you hit? And why are you so angry? Is it because your father used to do it?
More than likely. I don't want to pin it all on him, but it's
Well,
more
let me
than
tell you something. The reason why I let your father leave is because it's not about putting it on anybody, sweetheart, or blaming anybody. You came in here and you touched my heart. You say, all I want is some help, and I'm trying to help you. So it's not about blame. Do you think that what I'm saying to your father is helping?
It'll probably end up helping us, yes.
You think? Or am I seeing somebody else that's not like that at the house? Just tell Judge.
He tries to be like that. He tries to be nice, and he's trying to cancel out all hitting and punishment. He's trying to actually have us be a good functioning family.
But what's going wrong?
Lack of money and help.
Okay. When you say lack of money, you mean to hire a babysitter?
Sort of, yes.
Okay, you think there's tension in the house because of finances? Do your parents argue a lot?
Very little.
Okay, so where you getting all this from? They're just trying to make a man out of you before your time?
Yeah, I'm the oldest, and I should be looking out for my brothers and sisters and trying to teach them right from wrong. But
Honey, you should be looking out for them, but you're not supposed to raise them. That's the job of your parents. We gotta get you some help, all right? I just didn't see the person because I'm looking in your eyes and they're watery, and I know in your heart you don't want to be like that. Isn't it shameful when you have to curse and cut up?
yes.
It feels bad. I used to be like that. Now I'm calm now because I got tired of feeling ashamed. What we have to do is create in you a man that the person that you are when nobody's looking is the person that you are when everybody can see you.
I love Judge Penny. I wish there was an endless amount of her show to watch because she's just so genuine. I just adore her. And I'm looking at this kid. I don't think he's a bad seed. I feel like he is just hurting. He feels like he's carrying the weight of everything. And financial struggles is something that a lot of families face, and it does create a negative environment. And so this kid feels like he is responsible for his siblings and is taking it upon himself to raise them, teach them right from wrong, instead of just being able to be a kid with them. No 15-year-old should feel like he has to raise his siblings. No 15-year-old should have to punish his siblings, because honestly, a sibling relationship is one of the deepest relationships you can have. And when you're putting that dynamic on your kids, that's going to put such a deep wedge in between them. There's a lot to unpack for the father, a lot to unpack for the son, and I think they just kind of need to reset.
We had a wonderful talk, very respectful. He didn't really want to say anything against you, all right? Because he had a chance to tell me, my daddy's putting on a show. Okay. He's doing all kinds of stuff. But it tells me a lot when you told me who you are. The fact that you broke down tells me a lot about you. We need to stop this with these men, making them feel like you can't cry and be a man. But I want you to listen, that what it is he doesn't want to have to raise his brothers and sisters. Do you know? He don't want to have that responsibility. If you have the chore list and they don't do their chores, blame them. Don't blame him. They're old enough now. Let the consequences be on them. He has a resentment really toward you, and he's taking it out on them. But I want you, Anthony, I want you to look at your dad, and I want you to tell him what it is you want, specifically.
Really, I need you guys to just help me out, the little kids. And I know you have to work a lot. Just help me out. Like, I don't want to have to watch them while you guys go out and eat, but once in a while, yeah, just like I go out with my friends and you watch them. Yeah, they're your kids, and you have to. Like, I suppose.
It's all right, honey. It's all right. It's all right. You're doing good. It's not easy having to face your parents about stuff. We go our whole lifetime. I mean, as older adults, I don't know if you could go face your parents to tell them the hurt, if they're still alive, that was caused by you acting out and getting attention. It's not easy facing up to your parents. It's something about them. But what I want you to do is tell him, I'm concerned about this anger thing. Do you know when you talk at this listening point, everybody stops to listen what you're saying, so you can be most effective sometimes without even having to yell? Could you tell I have a demeanor with my children? I got 2 rambunctious boys. I don't play that. And I don't have to cuss and scream because I walk in integrity. You're the head of that house, and you act like it. And if it means that you have to make the sacrifices to get your children under control, then do that before you lose your oldest child. Why don't you just talk to him?
Anthony, I'm here for you, buddy. If you need something, I'll listen to you. But we have to communicate. That's all I'm asking for is communication.
You all don't talk?
If we do, it's always on the negative now. It's been that way for almost a year.
How does it feel with you talking to him now?
Better.
You love him?
Of course I love him.
When was the last time you told him that? Child, you gonna tell your daddy you love him.
I love you.
I love you, Anthony.
All right, go on, hug. We might as well go for the whole thing. You see, this is what I want more of. So what we want to have happen, and I'm going to give you my verdict, okay, is I want you to come home in the evenings, make an effort to go to him and say, son, how was your day? When was the last time you did that?
It's been a while.
Been a while. We got to make it happen. Go and say, how's your day? Son, I love you. He can say, if the kids were acting up, Dad, they were acting up. I had some problems with them today. Rather than you deal with it, you hand it over to Dad when he comes home. And then let you deal with the consequences of them not listening to him. Because you're going to have to help a little bit. But he also needs his own private time. But I really think this all boils down to there is no communication in a family. Find out what's going on in your kid's life. Change how you're disciplining them. And really give him the life that he deserves. Because he's a young man, it's not his job to raise your kids. All right? Okay. That's my verdict, according to John.
All right. I think there's going to be a lot more communication that's going to be needed in our household. It's amazing how wide my eyes are right now.
My greatest hope for my family is just to not have any more fighting and yelling in the household.
It's not going to happen overnight, but you see how good you feel once you start opening up? It doesn't hurt to share with your children what you went through.
I just don't want them to think I'm soft.
Oh, come on. Yeah, nobody's going to think you're soft.
Well, that's great to see. Honestly, this probably was exactly what they needed. Someone to tell it like it is, to kind of mediate this conversation between the father and son, because clearly there is a lack of communication happening and they're putting way too much on their son, and the son is just wanting to be a kid, and I don't blame him. And enough with this, men thinking that if they show their emotions, they're gonna be viewed as soft. I am so tired of hearing that. I was fortunate enough to grow up in a family where everybody was a crybaby. We all showed our emotions. Yes, you heard it here first, folks. Zach and Edie do cry, all right? But I'm curious to know your thoughts on this case. What do you think about having your teenage kids taking care of the younger kids? Were you ever in that position? Did it affect you in the same way it's affected him? I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave a like and a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.